So,
true fact.
You guys, look.
You're hilarious.
You guys want to talk about Toriyama?
Yeah, totally. Here's a good idea. Everybody share your best Dragon Ball story from your life.
Ooh, you gotta go
Whether
first.
it was you trying to go Super Saiyan, or whenever you first saw it. For me, it's gonna be like when Toonami first started showing the new episodes of Dragon Ball, and nigga, like we seen Goku go Super Saiyan for the first time. I literally ran through my house screaming at the top of my lungs the day before the episode came on. I ran through my house for 15 minutes going, ah! Goku's a Super Saiyan! It was crazy.
Yeah, we got a letter. Goku going Super Saiyan, I think, was a pretty huge moment for a lot of people.
That shouldn't even count. That's for everybody.
Yeah.
No, that's a good moment.
Just as cool when Young Child was fighting, not Young Child, but Tien was fighting second form Cell. He hitting his ass with the fucking tri-beam. I was like, fuck, that nigga gonna beat his fucking ass. I can't fucking believe it. One of the most exciting moments in anime for me.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Tien showed us a pretty strong moment because, you know, oftentimes in Dragon Ball later in Z, like around Cell games, many side characters have been taking a backseat. Like, we're talking about Rosa Parks part of the bus and shit. But, like, it's good when secondary characters like Piccolo or Tien actually get a chance to shine. That means a lot in Dragon Ball because most of the time it's only, like, Saiyans and stuff, and especially Goku, that really only get the best chance to shine oftentimes. So, it's good to see.
I'll be honest,
you know,
Piccolo and the Saiyans generally are the ones who get the chance to shine. Like, remember, when they were fighting Frieza, Piccolo pulled up, started whooping ass. When they were fighting Cell, Piccolo pulled up, whooped Cell's ass. When they were fighting Majin Buu, Piccolo pulled up on Majin Buu's ass. He pulled up on goddamn... He always pull up, like, the Bojack movie, the first Broly movie. Like, Piccolo gonna pull up. And he gonna actually do some damage.
Let's keep it real.
It's funny you say that about
Piccolo stays hella relevant.
Funny about Piccolo though. That's what I was about to say. My favorite part of Dragon Ball was Dragon Ball Z when he was fighting Android 16.
Yes.
that was dope.
They was just-
You're talking about 17, with the long hair? Yeah.
Right here. You know that guy. He's that guy though. But that was just an epic fight for me because like they were just slugging it out, like slamming each other.
Yeah.
That was the Hellzone grenade fight. That was the one where Piccolo was shooting missing shots, and 17 was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then 17 looked around. He's just sort of like, "Oh, I got shots everywhere, bro. Go!" He had a force field, but it was still like Piccolo's like supposedly the battlefield strategist. He's got a bunch of different techniques. He's got creative ways of coming at you, and he's Toriyama's favorite character.
And he can fucking heal from any attack.
I was about to say that
You
shit,
cut Piccolo in half.
You have to like completely murder him like on some Nappa shit.
Yeah,
you gotta disintegrate him.
you gotta
to,
turn
like,
freaking
Wait,
ass.
so I have a question.
You have to nuke him.
Is this all Namekians or just Piccolo?
That's all the mix.
All the mechanisms.
Yeah.
They can actually absorb each other, bro.
So what kills me about it, like, is it just that Planet Namek was just that weak? Like nobody just had a need to get their
Frieza
power
was
up?
just that strong.
I don't think they're that. I wouldn't call them weak
Because
in the grand scheme of things. Compared to the Saiyans, maybe they're pretty weak because the Saiyans are a battlefield race. And I couldn't say that about the Namekians.
Can fuck with the Saiyans like that.
But the Namekians were not weak in my opinion. If Earth and Namek went to war, like Earth would get fucked up, bro. They're way stronger than us on a base level, in my opinion. They can even like being able to heal by themselves is just like nah, son.
But even more so than that, if you go back and watch Z, the Namekians were a peaceful race. They weren't really like, they had certain people in their every village that was a
Only
warrior.
two evil motherfuckers you heard of was Demon Piccolo, Demon Lord Piccolo, let me get that right, and freaking Lord Slug.
But under most circumstances, the Namek is like when you go back to Planet Namek and watch the Planet Namek saga, they were all peaceful as fuck. Like all of the Namekians were peaceful as fuck. That's the reason why Frieza was why it was so easy for Frieza to come in and kill everybody, because they wasn't trying to fight to begin with. They only started fighting when they saw that, like, oh, Frieza's gonna fuck us up if we don't do something about it.
Lord Frieza is an extreme example of something coming to your planet. Like the Saiyans would have been a bad deal for them showing up, but Frieza himself, everybody's about to die.
Everybody.
We saw what he did to the Saiyans. They're a warrior race.
Yeah. And he
Like they
did that.
specialize in like like they said in Team 4-Star or whatever, Devil Artemis, leave the genocide to a professional. But Bardock said to Cell. It's like, leave the genocide to a professional, please. That's the Saiyans, yo. Carl, you got a Dragon Ball moment at all?
I ain't gonna lie, I really like the original. Just like, think about it from like as old as it is, seeing Goku and Krillin training like from the jump in the Turner Homer School.
Oh, that was good.
Well, yeah, original Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Look, Krillin used to be a dick, bro.
When Goku fought the nigga with the fucking with the ponytail, what was his fucking name?
Oh, General Lau?
Yeah.
General Tao.
When he fought General Tao the first time, General Tao put them paws on his ass. So Goku had to leave. He went and climbed Korin's tower, gets the power from Korin, gets the sensu beans for the first time, comes back down that motherfucker, and puts them paws on General Tao's ass. He for real put them paws on his ass. Like...
The general used to like throw a log and jump on it, and that was his mode of transportation.
Which is fucking
Log, pillar.
Yeah, the nigga literally grab a pillar out of the ground and throw that.
I mean, Dragon Ball had some good fight. Just regular Dragon Ball, like the tournament, the first tournament and shit. That was a good one.
Let's not forget.
I would argue most characters in anime can't even beat original like little kid. Like they can't even fight the characters in Dragon Ball. Like the characters in Dragon Ball were low key kind of broken. General Tao was throwing a fucking pillar through the sky and would sail through essentially fly through the sky on a pillar across the world. That's
imagine you throw that shit so hard that you're just.
Y'all want some pizza? Or y'all good on food? Shut up! No one asked you. I'm just kidding.
I was just saying.
Damn, that shit hurt my feelings when I seen that shit online, though.
What?
Toriyama.
You gotta stop what I was doing and like sat down for a minute, because that's like my childhood, bro.
So I feel like manga artists die pretty early compared to like a lot of like.
Is it like a curse or something?
So I don't know. I don't live over there. Maybe it's just a stereotype or something. But I felt like Japanese people live for a very long time. Like when you see like people who are like, oldest woman in the world or something dies at like 150 or some shit. That's an exaggeration, of course. But like it'd be like in Japan a lot of the times. So like it's very interesting that manga artists now. Toriyama died at like, was he 58?
68.
A year ago, the guy who created Yu-Gi-Oh died in a car accident.
I thought I seen that.
And then our boy Miura died in his 50s as well.
Yeah,
from Berserk.
Crazy. Yeah.
So
it's always been a thing that like manga artists have like rough lives.
they work there. They don't ever get a chance to go home and sleep.
I mean,
and
let's
shit
keep it
like
real.
that.
You're
the guy who wrote Naruto said he didn't
handwriting
go.
like weekly panels.
The guy who
like
wrote
like
Naruto said him and his wife got married 2 years into Naruto's serialization. He didn't go on a honeymoon with her until after Naruto was over with in 2016. Mind you, he had married her in like 2002. They didn't go on a honeymoon until 2016.
Like if you're gonna be a manga artist, you have to have like before you even get ready to go publish some shit, you gotta have like the whole shit at least halfway done to keep up.
And that's why Oda is so successful. Because Oda already had all of One Piece written. All of One Piece is on paper somewhere.
He's been working for such a long time. This man's been working every day of his life except for Child's Day for like 12, 13 years or something like that. It's 5 years.
But
man,
that's gonna be like a good. That's gonna be like missing something in anime for a while.
I hope that he sticks to landing after all this time, man.
Who? Oh, Oda?
Yeah.
I don't. If you read the latest chapters, he's gonna stick the landing. There's almost no way.
All I know is it's a bunch of old men about trying to whoop Luffy's ass, and apparently they're all really powerful or something.
They are. Yeah. The Gorosei.
Yeah. I know about the spider dude, Saturn.
Yeah.
I know a little bit about Saturn, but these other guys, like, they're supposed to be all fucked up. So
they all pretty.
And I think that Saturn gave Luffy a little bit of a run for his money. I don't think that Luffy was ever in any danger of losing, right? But I don't think that he was able to damage him either.
He took Saturn and Kizaru, flattened them niggas like pancakes, smashed them niggas together like cymbals, and threw them niggas out into the ocean. Like, yeah, get the fuck away from me.
So
Luffy's
Kizaru
really kind of not.
Kizaru never turned. He never. He just remains stupid.
Yeah,
well, not stupid, but you know.
Yeah.
He's kind of a dumb villain in terms of like he's cool and he's flashy, but he's a villain for the purpose of being a villain.
He doesn't really. He's got every reason to flip side.